Chapter 2. Let go of what was. Rediscover your Dharma. To grow, you must release old beliefs, fears, and false identities. You have your own unique path. Do not imitate others, but find what is truly yours. Dharma is not a choice, it is your true nature. Without discovering it, fulfilling the mission of your soul becomes difficult. The parable of a monkey and a handful of nuts. A monkey slipped in his hands. A monkey slipped its hand into a narrow jar full of nuts and grabbed a fistful. But when it tried to pull its hand out, it found that the jar's opening was too small. It couldn't free itself unless it let go of the nuts. A wise man passed by and said, "If you want to be free, you must release what you are holding onto." But the monkey refused to let go of the nuts, so it remained trapped. The father added, "Sometimes we hold on to something that seems valuable, but in reality, it limits us. Let go of what is familiar, and you will discover true freedom." The parable of the wanderer in the key and the key. A wanderer got lost in the dark forest. He tried different paths, but none led him to the way out. Eventually, he met an old man who handed him a key. "This is the key to your path," said the old man. "But there are no doors here," the wanderer exclaimed in surprise. "There are," the old man replied. "You just need to see them first." The father added, "You see, my daughter, sometimes the solution is closer than you think, but you must look differently to recognize it. Discovering your Dharma is the key. You can seek guidance to find it, but remember, only you can open the door to your own life's path." The parable of the sculptor and the statue. A student approached a master sculptor and asked, "How do you create such a beautiful statues?" The master smiled and replied, "I don't create them. The shape is already hidden within the stone. I only remove what is unnecessary." Father added, "Your Dharma is not something you have to invent. It is already within you. You only need to remove what limits you. You must be ready to ask yourself, what, here and now, stands in the way of my full happiness?" The parable of the sheep and the anchor. There was once a man who owned a beautiful ship, yet he never set a sail, fearing the waves and storms. His anchor always kept him in the harbor. One day he met an old captain who said, "A ship is built to sail, not to stay in the port. If you want to discover new lands, you must raise the anchor." The father added, "Your fears and attachments are the anchor. If you hold on to them, you will never discover who you truly are. Each of us carries something inside, waiting to be discovered. A mission, a path, a deep truth about ourselves. But to find it, we must first dare to let go of what is familiar. We often cling to the past, beliefs that no longer serve us, roles that are not truly ours, a sense of security that is merely an illusion. But like the monkey in the old tale, we cannot move forward unless we decide to open our hands and release what no longer serves us." Your Dharma is already within you, like a hidden shape within a block of stone. You don't need to create it, you simply need to remove what is not yours. But doing so requires courage. A ship is not built to stay in the harbor, just as a human is not meant to remain in the same place forever. Your soul longs for the journey. Raise the anchor and set the sail. The doors to your path already exist. You only need to see them. Father, tell me, what is this Dharma you speak of? Imagine you are a musical instrument, like a violin. Every instrument has its own unique sound, which resonates most beautifully when it is well tuned and played in harmony with its nature. If you try to use violin like a drum, striking it with drumsticks, the sound would be unpleasant, and the instrument might break. Dharma is the natural sound of your soul. It is who you truly are, and how you can best express yourself in the world. Dharma is not something you invent. It is not a checklist of things to do or a profession you choose. Rather, it is something that already exists within you, like a melody hidden in the strings of a violin. Your task is to discover it and allow it to be heard. You can also think of Dharma as a seed. Inside an corn, inside an acorn, it is already written that it will become an oak, not a willow or a pine. But if that seed does not receive good soil, sunlight, and water, it will not grow. The same is true for you. You carry something unique within, but you must allow it to grow. This does not mean the journey would always be easy. At times, the wind may push you in a different direction. Rain may flood your path, and there may be moments when you cannot distinguish seeds from a chaff. But if you remain true to who you truly are, you will always find your way. That is Dharma, your own unique path, one that only you can walk.